Hey guys, how's it going? It's Blake or Craftmaster here, and today I'm going to show you how to build this really simple villager breeder. So let's get right on into it. Alright, so in order to start this build, we're going to need a couple materials like always. And these materials do not include the extraction system. I'll go over a couple ways that you can do that when I'm done with the actual breeding build, but this is just to get the breeding and the farm going. So you're going to need any kind of fence, you're going to need some water, you're going to need a hoe, you're going to need a trapdoor, actually multiple trapdoors, any kind will work. Some carpet, glass, either sea lantern or glowstone, something that is a block and provides a light source. You're going to need a composter, a couple of beds, 3 villagers total, and then either potato, carrots, or beetroots. And these 3 are the best, but you could also use wheat if you just have that. So let's get right on into the build of this thing. Alright, so for my build, I'm just going to use carrots. But first, in order to get it set up, we're going to need to find the center of our area. And as long as you have your center, and on each side, there's 9 blocks going each direction, you'll be fine. You just need to be in the middle of a 9x9 diagonal square. But on top of your water, you throw down your composter, and then on top of the composter, throw down your sea lantern, and then behind this, throw down a bed. Just like that. This is the center of your area, and this is where the farmer villager is going to be big chillin' for most of his time. Alright, so once you have the center of your area done, you're now going to want to get your glass barrier set up so nothing can come in and hurt your farmer villager. And the way that you do that is you find the center and then go 9 blocks out. So there's 3, 6, 9, and then put a piece of glass at the end of it. Then do the same thing on all sides, 3, 6, 9, just like that. Put a piece of glass. And then you're going to want to connect them. So just do a straight line in between each one and do that on all 4 sides. And then you should be getting a little diamond shape that looks like this. So once you have your diamond, you're going to want to put in the rest of your water. So all of your tilled soil doesn't turn into dirt like this one did here. So the way that you do that is you find the corner and then count 3 blocks in one direction. So 1, 2, 3. The next block you break and you put your water. And then count 2 blocks, break, and put your water. Then you can just go across here, break, water, 2, water, and do that on all 4 sides of your build so everywhere gets the correct amount of water that it needs. So once you have put the water in, it should be looking something like this. And now, just to protect the water and the villager, go around, throw some carpet on top of all of it so nothing can fall through, as you can see. And this will just make it so the farm is more efficient and you don't have to worry about the villager just like taking a dip or whatever. But once you have all the carpet in, you can go through and raise up the glass wall 1 more. It should be a total of 2 blocks tall all the way around. Then also till all the soil inside. And I'll do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so once you have tilled all of your soil, you can go ahead and put your carrots or potatoes or beetroot or just regular wheat seeds in. Doesn't matter, you just gotta fill everything up. And a little trick, if you're too lazy to do this, just get your villager in here, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second, and make him do it. Just give him a whole bunch of carrots and stuff, and he'll actually auto plant for you. But I find this gets your farm up a little bit faster, and it'll actually start giving the other villagers the carrots, which is what you want, a little bit quicker than if he has to plant them himself, because he'll go through, plant them all, and then he'll go through and start breaking it. But if you do it this way, it's a little bit quicker. Alright, so once you have all of your carrots in, you should see that everything is getting saturated just like this. And you may have noticed that I left a piece of grass here, and that's just because this is going to be where our actual villagers are going to go, and I'll show you that in just a second. But now we are ready for our first farmer villager, and the way that I recommend doing this is you can maybe just make a little doorway like this, and he should just go right to the bed. Or if not, and you're worried about mobs getting in or whatever, just put like a piece of glass and then have him hop up, or just like bring a boat, whatever you want to do. And if you're worried about getting villagers in the first place, the best way I recommend doing that is find a village and then nether portal through the nether into your base, and then just put them in a minecart is the best way that I think you could do it if you have a village far away and your base isn't close to one. But because we're in creative, we can just spawn our bad boy in, and you should see that he'll get his profession. Maybe not, might be too early for him. Let's wait a little bit. Oh wait, he got it. We got ourselves a farmer. So now you should see that after these carrots start growing up a little bit, he'll begin to farm them, and he's just big chilling here. They don't go too far away from their composter, so you don't have to worry about him wandering off. He'll always just try to come back to here, and he'll always sleep in this bed. So he's kind of just tied to this place. You don't really have to worry about him. But if you're worried about zombies or anything getting in, you can always just put like a roof on this. But almost 90% of the time, these guys are fine and they won't escape like he's trying to do now. Stay. This is your home now. Alright, so once you have your farm done, now you need to get the actual breeder together. And the way that you do that is grab your trapdoors, throw one on bottom, one on top, so you can walk through. You want to make sure you can walk through, but these guys can. And why you do this is because they don't see the trapdoors as full blocks. They see the trapdoors as like blocks that you can just toss stuff through like this. And they'll be able to give each other, the farm will be able to give villagers, which are right here, all the food that they can ever want, which is exactly what you want to do. But now, and as you can see, he can't get through. He's stuck right there, and he's just vibing. But now we got to get the other villagers in here. And what you need to do there is make a 3x3 hole right under the trapdoor, with the center being 1 block away from it. And you want it to be 2 blocks deep, just like this. But now, go on and grab some dirt, whatever, go up 2 blocks, find some more trapdoors, and put them on all sides of that block. Go around behind as well, and throw another one, and then you can break the 2 blocks that you put down. So this is a little chamber that your other villagers are going to be chilling in, the other 2 villagers that you get. But you also need to add some beds in here. And the way that you do that is just like pick a corner, throw a bed down, and then try to go through, and you might need to break some blocks just because bed placement's a little weird, and go through, and gonna have to go behind this one as well, a little bit further back, perfect, and then last one there. So what you're gonna want to end up with is this little shape here where the beds just go all the way around, and it doesn't matter which way the head goes, head of the bed, as long as you have all 4 beds in here. And this is what it should be looking like when you are done. So now we're going to want to get the actual baby collection system done before we put in the other adult villagers. So the way that you do that is you break the block that they're standing on right here, and then put a fence post. And then take a block down here, go down a couple blocks, and then go out. And you should see that you find your fence. And then break all the blocks around the fence so your beds end up floating. Oh, make sure you leave the fence. So you should be looking something like this. And then once you have that, clear out this room down here so you have room to work with your baby villagers. Alright, so after you have this room cleared out, you should be looking something like this. And you can start by placing the glass collection chamber 1 block down below the fence. And then it's going to be total of 2 blocks on each side, and then go up and break this one and throw a block right there. So you should have this 2 block tall with 1 block on the bottom made of glass. Make sure it's out of glass. And the baby villagers actually just fall right down into here, so you don't have to worry about this. They just fall straight down, and they will always get collected right here. Once you have this, then you have the option of what you want to do with your baby villagers. Whether it's minecart them away, whether it's send them to hell because they were conceived in, I don't know what you would call this. You can put them in another portal, send them to your other base or whatever. This is where you have the freedom to do that. I'm going to show you both ways. I'm going to show you a minecart trick, and I'm going to show you how to get them into the nether. And both ways will work perfectly fine, and it's purely just up to you how you want this thing to work. Alright, for our first design, we're going to need a little bit of water, and I'm going to do the nether portal one. And you can start by putting some water at one edge of your place, and you can actually put in a row of blocks just like this all the way on both sides. So you should see that the water flows out this way, and you want to go all the way till the water stops, which is right here, and then give yourself enough room to make a nether portal. And what will happen here is that you can actually break this block too. So say I'm a baby villager and I just got bread, I don't know what you call it, I'm falling to my death. I plop down here, go out this way, and eventually I'll make it to the nether portal, which is obsidian, just like this. And you don't really need to worry about which side of the portal the water goes into, as long as the water isn't actually on the obsidian. So you have your portal like this, get yourself some of that flint and steel, and light that bad boy up. So now you can see that if I'm a baby villager, I just fall down and I go right into the nether portal, which is where you can set up a little minecart collection or something like the sort that will bring your villager or your baby villager into your other base. Alright, for the other collection system, you can use a minecart, and the way that you're going to do that is you're going to want to bring the floor up to the bottom of the glass, then throw down a couple of rails. You want to break here and here, and one more there, just like that. Break there, put a dispenser, throw all of your minecarts in here, throw a button on top, so when you launch it, minecart comes out this way. And then this is a little trick that you gotta do. Place a rail here, place a rail here, place a rail on top, break said rail, and then place more rails out this way. Oops, not fire. Rail. There we go. And then once you have that, throw down some more glass and get yourself some kind of power source, whether it's a redstone torch or just a lever. And you should see that it powers this rail and this rail here. And when you launch a minecart, boop, goes right up and through and out to freedom, because that's totally freedom out this way. Just like, you're gonna be free, little baby. And nope, off to your doom. Goodbye. But yeah, so you have options on how you want to do your villager collection, and I just showed you two. And you could probably get creative with how you want to do it. You could just have it be like a trench for all your babies to walk through. But that is the basis of how you want to collect your babies. And now finally, to put the villagers in there, you can like just make a little bit of blocks around here and try to just get them into here. Maybe put them in a boat, drop the boat in there. But again, we got the privilege of creative, so we can just hop on in here and spawn them just like, oops, I just put a baby down there. Oh, you can hear the baby working. There we go. 2 adult villagers, which is what you want. You can see the babies in the trap. Haha, you are now stuck there. You are my prisoner. But once you have these guys up here, get yourself some glass and protect these guys up here. And the way that you can do that, just make this little mini circle that isn't a circle because it's Minecraft. Make a little plus pattern, I guess. You can put a roof on it if you're worried about anything getting in. And you're going to be pretty much set with these guys here. And now the only thing that you got to wait for is for this guy to get some of these carrots and give them to the poor people over here. But I'm going to show you a little sped up version where I just give them all the carrots myself, so we don't have to wait for a slowpoke over here. So say you have a butt ton of carrots just lying around, or potatoes, whatever. Just like throw them onto the beds and you should see that they pick it up. And if they don't pick it up, what's going to happen is you're going to need to turn on mob griefing, because this is technically mob griefing. They're picking up items. So you want to make sure that that game rule is on. And you can see they're breeding just like that. And you just got to make sure that both of them have carrots. So make sure to give them both, or potatoes, whatever you are breeding them with. And almost instantly, they're going to try to fill these beds, make the little baby. You hear that the baby fell. Now we got 2 babies. And then we just launch our bad boy right here, and off goes the baby to freedom, or not. Goodbye, baby. And also, if you feel like this is too slow, I found that this is technically stackable. So raise this row up by 1 block,
and then make the grass row 1 block on top of that. So like do your second layer here, and why you raise it up 1 is because you gotta account for the water. But as long as you have that water, you can stack these and just rotate this villager breeder 90 degrees each time. So like this way to there, to there, to there, to there. And you can just go pretty much build height limit, but it's just going to take more resources getting the babies up, or down. And of course, getting the villagers up to each level. But if you feel like it's too slow, you of course have the option to do that. So if you guys did enjoy this video today, please do smash that like button, and of course hit the subscribe so you stay tuned for future videos that I do like this. And if you have any ideas or anything you want to see me do, any farms, any tips or tricks, whatever, drop a comment down below and I'll be happy to help you with those. And of course, if you have any questions, make sure to check out my Twitch. It's linked down below. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will answer all questions you have. Give me all of them. I want your questions. I'll be happy to help. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and of course, I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao for now.